Angel Gabriel, in partnership with Afrione Youth Forum and Veromo Enterprises, are hosting the very first ever Laughter Republic Season 1 comedy show. Now, this event hopes to bring Africans together and also promote social cohesion between the different African communities across South Africa. Well, Gabriel Ozoko, who is the founder of the Laughter Republic, is here in studio with us, looking handsome, to tell us more about this. Gabriel, a very good morning to you.
Wow.
Thank you so
Good
much
morning,
for joining
Alicia.
us. You look suave.
Oh, well, thank you, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for joining us. What motivated you to start an event like this one? Tell us all about it. What does it entail?
What actually motivated me was the fact that stress was almost becoming the order of the day.
Yeah.
You ask a typical man on street, perhaps I'm a Nigerian, but you ask a South African guy or a Nigerian man, you ask a Nigerian man first, how are you? And the Nigerian man will tell you, about we do, or he will not tell you we are managing.
Yeah.
But you ask the South African man, how are you? You will say, man, can't complain. So it means that there's something eating them up, but they can actually not talk about it. It means sometimes the environment does not permit it. And for me, I am this person who is joyful when I see people laugh. When I see people get angry or they are moody, it affects me. So I try as much as possible to tickle them with one way or the, in one way or the other. I use every avenue, every tool that is available. But very importantly, I need to make sure that no more stress. You see, stress makes somebody to get old easily.
That's true.
You can be older than your age when you are stressful. And that is when your mate will look at you and say, oh, you see, when your mate looks at you and says, oh, glory be to God, it means that they are looking at where you are and feeling like, okay, no, this guy is no longer at my level, I'm more than him.
Yeah.
Life is no longer sweet at that point. When somebody begins to grow gray hair, it's not an hereditary kind of hair. It's the one that comes out of pressure. You see veins everywhere. That's what they call stress. And then the challenge that I'm also having with people, it's always having there's this heart attack, heartbreak, or something that has to do with break. And so it's affecting people. And then I came to a reasonable conclusion saying, how do we eradicate this? And how can we just come about?
Find other ways.
And then we said, no, let's create an atmosphere called Republic. The Republic means you can own your laughter. You can tickle yourself. You can actually organize laughter for yourself.
Okay, how?
You see, when you look at yourself in the mirror and you say, come on, you see, you can encourage yourself. You look at yourself in your mirror and you're like, wow, I look beautiful. Whoa. You see, you can even shout like a Nigerian, I look beautiful, you know?
Gabriel.
And then you take it up from there.
Look, what does the actual comedy show comprise of? Do you have different comedians from across the African continent? I mean, tell us all about the show.
Wow, that's beautiful. I have artists, like we said earlier, it's a social cohesion. It's just to bring people together from different angles of life. And right now we are in Africa, so that is our focus for now. We bring in artists from Nigeria.
Maybe tell us their names.
There is Sam and Song. They are comedians of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, very big comedians. One is actually a preacher and the other one is an interpreter.
Okay.
And the interpreter happens to be a stammerer. So how does a stammerer interpret? You know, so it's actually it's something that is very creative. I also have an artist coming from Zimbabwe. His name is Cliff M. This guy is a dope. This guy is seriously, he has his own angle that is affecting other angles. He has a space that is creating spaces for people. Okay. I have another artist from Venda. I love Venda. I've been to Venda 4 times. Yeah. You know, so it's his name is Mr. Major, aka Almost Famous. Okay. He's a comedian. I have another artist called Multi B. Yeah. I don't know where it's from, but then I know he's from South Africa. Yeah. I have another guy called Teboho. This guy is something else. Facial expression, everything about him. I think I was even telling him, I said, the day you left your location to Joburg, I'm sure they threw a party. Because that guy is another challenge. There's another guy also there's James Okon, the famous James Okon. Yeah. There's also, it's a Nigerian, the only South-Gerian we have. Yeah. I happen to be the second South-Gerian. South-Gerian. Yeah. So there is also Ifeanyi Igwe. He's a big artist with Bushiri's Church.
Okay.
There's another guy.
So it's quite a wide range of comedians from across, of course,
there
the
is
African
Lombard
continent.
Mashingi, also from Benda.
Ah, I see.
Lombard
All right.
Mashingi.
Now, talk to us about how long the show is going to be and how do people get access to the show, Gabriel?
All right, this show is going to last for, let's just say, 4 hours.
1 day, 4
1
hours.
day, 4 hours.
Okay. Where is it taking place?
It's taking place at the Banyard Theatre. They are at the Cresta Shopping Mall at 5 p.m. Banyard is actually an atmosphere that is very conducive, where you can park your car, you know, and people can always feel relaxed because there's no how you park your car somewhere around. I used to tell people Hillbrow is one place that I learned life from. When I arrived, it was Hillbrow they dropped me.
Yeah.
That was my first sightseeing. Hillbrow was the place.
Yeah.
Hillbrow is just the place where you sit down. When you finish washing your clothes, you want to go out, you have to wait for it to dry before you go.
Yeah.
Everybody's in a hurry. You know, you can hear a sound, just keep, they are running, you just run. You don't ask what's happening. So I learned how to live my life from Hillbrow. So I would have done that in Hillbrow Theatre, but most of my fans are like, man, what happens to our car and all that? I'm like, no, South Africa has changed now. But then let's just take it to a conducive environment. So
Gabriel.
we have Banyan Theatre where you can park your car.
Okay.
You can even come early as possible. From 3, you can start coming, just shop around.
Okay.
You know.
And you said the date is on the 8th of October.
8th of October.
How much are those tickets and where do they get them from?
You can get the tickets from Ticket Pro. There's Engine Garage, Jet, CNA.
How much are they going
Edgar's.
for, Gabriel?
It starts from 100 Rand to 200 Rand. 250 Rand, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now,
250 Rand is the VIP.
now, tell me, Gabriel, do you think that laughter and putting together such a show is going to address some of the huge issues that we face as Africans, in particular, xenophobia here in the country?
Yes, that's a good one. Laughter can actually, in fact, if you check very well from my findings, I've discovered that laughter is medicinal. And medicine cures a lot of things. There are messages that cannot be disseminated to the people, to the masses, via serious presentation. For instance, if you call somebody and say, hey, come here, and the person feels you are very serious, anything can happen. They can run away from you. So laughter is actually the right tool right now.
The best medicine.
The best one to take the message to the people. Yeah, for somebody who wants to kill somebody. Okay, let me give you an example. I was in the house, sharing a house with a neighbor. He wanted to beat his wife. And when he saw me, he remembered that I've ministered to, I've performed somewhere before. He watched me, he knows me very well. So as soon as I came, he gave me the attention. And I'm like, my brother, you don't have to hit this woman. If you hit this woman now, and she falls down and you enter into prayer, what happens? He busted into laughter and that was it. Because I asked him a question, what if you start praying now for something that you've done? It becomes a prayer point.
We need to keep you around more often. I think we'll be smiling on a daily basis. Gabriel, good luck with this great initiative. I think projects like these are very, very important in trying to garner support for social cohesion, not just in South Africa, but across the continent. And of course, I hope that you're going to be taking your initiative across the continent, not just South Africa,
Yes,
right?
Yes.
All right. Gabriel, thank you so much. That was Gabriel Ozoko, who is the founder of the Laughter Republic.